Hey everyone, welcome to another journaling. This particular journal is all about basic things and journaling for beginners. So, for my right page, the inspiration were these products. So, what I start off with is I start off with spraying my right page with a little bit of water, and then I'll use some liquid acrylics. So, these are Craft Angles liquid acrylics, which kind of mimic the liquid watercolor look. However, once dry, they are permanent. So that is what I wanted to use in this particular page. And I'm using the color magenta, which is very similar to the one, to the picture which is there in the image, right? So whenever you are doing journaling, kind of remember that whatever colors you are using, you kind of repeat those colors across various elements. In this particular case, I have repeated that pink on the paper in form of liquid acrylics, as well as on the image which we will be adding in the form of stickers, which will be the focal point of my journal page. Now, just for fun, I decided for this particular journal page to create a horizontal layout rather than a vertical layout. So here my diary is currently in the horizontal way. And once everything dries, I will move on to adding my few layers. Now with this particular journal, the whole idea is to keep the amount of layers very flat and to use basic journaling supplies like stickers and colors and some doodling, etc. So I wanted to show that just by adding a little bit of things like stenciling or stamping, you can alleviate your basic journal pages even further. So with this particular diary, if you see my pages, what happens is on the right, I'm using a little bit more supplies on the right page where I'll be adding things like stamping and stenciling apart from the doodling and the stickers and the colors that we'll also use. And on the left, it is going to be purely colors and stickers and ephemeras and things like that. So you can decide which kind of layout calls to you. As I said, art journal is something which is very specific to a person. It is not something that is you know like there is a rhyme and reason to it. It is kind of personal to everyone. So I'm kind of giving you an option here, and then you decide where your interest lies. So coming back to the project, I what I did was I did some stenciling. So for stenciling, I used clear texture paste and the sunburst stencil. And once that was dry, I did some doodling on top of it using my black pen. And then what I did was I further added some watercolor just because I wanted some depth in some areas. So some areas I wanted light pink and some areas I wanted kind of dark pink, or you could say brownish pink. And that is why I decided to add some little bit of brown in certain areas. That was Craft Angles liquid watercolor Eau Fudge. And just to end that particular page, I decided to use a larger sentiment. And in this case, I decided to go with my Tim Holtz sticker book. So this is snarky sticker book that I am using. Again, whatever products I talk about or use, as in with all my videos, they'll be linked below in the description in case you're interested. And that ends our right page. On the left page, you can see I'm going with a completely different style. As I said, I'm giving you options. So here what I'm doing is I'm kind of building my page using stickers. So these are newly launched Craft Angles 4 by 6 centimeter stickers. So in one pack, you get 25 designs which are of a same style. So here I'm using a couple of them, which made sense for me. I was going for muted and vintage colors in the background. And then on the top of it, I'm going to use that silhouette sticker of the girl that you see in my hand right now. So she is going to be my focal point. That is why, the pop of color was going to be her image. And I wanted the background to be light so that anybody who looks at the page, their eye will be drawn to the girl. So that is what I did. I literally just added stickers and I took some cutouts that I had from my last page where I had used vintage ticket sticker rolls. And I've just added those cutouts. I built my image or the layout composition of my journal. And then finally, I added that silhouette of the girl. And then what I did was I went back and I did some doodling because, I personally feel that with journaling, don't miss out this doodling part. Either you can do doodling or you can do stamping, but that adds a lot of depth to your project. So don't just do stickers or don't just do colors or don't just do stenciling. Do add a little bit of stamping here and there or a little bit of doodling like how I am doing over here. So you can decide based on what supplies you have. You could either go with stamps and black ink pad or you could do these kind of hand-drawn things. They just add a little bit more interest. Now, just to end this particular page, what I did was I used this motivational transparent sticker sheets by Craft Angles and I cut one piece out of it, the one that made sense for my project, and I have applied the same on the project. So that completes my left page, which was relatively very beginner friendly, and most of the supplies are extremely affordable and pocket friendly, and all of them are proudly made in India. So I hope you liked both my pages of this particular art journal. I'll soon be back with another tutorial for you all. Till then, take care, guys. Bye bye.